Hello, it's Family Pastor Mike here, and I come to you with a preview of this week's service. What does it mean to see an altar? What does it mean to see something and you look at it and go, that's an altar? When I grew up as a Catholic child, I'd go to church and they would say, that's the altar. And it was an area up in the front. It looked like a table. It was heavy. And then I became an altar boy where I had to maintain that. And I had to put out the wine and I had to do those things. But I didn't really understand what an altar was. I looked at it and I said, that's just a table, a block of wood. See, for us, an altar, and I don't think that many of us have these conscious altars, but an altar is really a point of remembrance, a place that we can go back to and we can see what God has done. With some of us, we have pictures on the wall. Maybe you went to Disneyland and you have a picture of your trip to Disney and you look at that Disneyland trip and you go, look at what we've done, look at where we've been, look at how we've been together as a family. See, in the book of Amos, he's calling us back and he's going, remember what God has done, remember what he's done in our lives. He's trying to get them to create an altar. But look at how he's delivered you. Look at how he's taken us out of all of the things that we've gone through, the slavery. He carried us through 40 days in the desert, or 40 years in the desert. You look at all the things that he has done. And for us, that was an altar. We need to look back at this point and see this altar. And maybe we need to create some altars in our life now. Maybe we need to create some points that we look back at and go, look at what God has already done. Look at where he's delivered us from. Look at him bringing us out of slavery. Look at him bringing us out of captivity. Look at him taking us through the desert, through that dry and parched land, yet continuing to provide. We, a lot of times, forget what God has done for us and how he's delivered us, and we continue to think that we did it. And as soon as God removes his hand of provision, and all of a sudden we're starving and we're lost, we then start to remember, we go, I need to get back. I need to get back into church. I need to do this. But when times are good, we don't think too much about it. We're gonna try and realign ourselves and create some altars this week. You don't want to miss it. It's not just one of these doom and gloom things, but it really is one of these things that we look back at and go, wow, look at what God's done. Look at where he's delivered us from. Look at what he's going to do. I can't wait to see you Sunday. You don't want to miss it. Be here. Invite a friend. We love you.